go.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. You saw me digging to push this weight up. You know what's harder to dig yourself out of? An avalanche.
On the 31st of May 1970 at 3:23 p.m., an earthquake measuring 7.9 struck off the coast of Peru. The epicenter was located just 22 miles away from Casma, Peru, where the Nazca Plate subducted under the South American Plate. It set off a devastating chain of events that ended up killing more than 70,000 people and left millions stranded. The earthquake created such a widespread area of disaster that it cost Peru more than $500 million in economic losses. It also created the largest and deadliest avalanche in recorded history as well.
Ice off the northern slope of Mount how do you pronounce this? Hasakaran was loosened to the point of collapse at 3:23 p.m. The ice sheets plummeted to the ground, taking with it more than 80 million cubic feet of snow and rock. It moved downhill at speeds of over 335 kilometers per hour, or 208 miles per hour. It toppled down everything in its way and ran down for more than 11 miles before burying the small town of Yungay. Besides the earthquake, which toppled down many of the adobe-style homes Yungay had, the avalanche that originated on Mount Hasakaran buried the small town in more than 300 feet of snow. This alone led to more than 20,000 deaths, and Yungay altogether was wiped off the map. In Yungay, only 92 survived.
After the earthquake, the town was rebuilt 1,500 meters north of the original city location. The Peruvian government has declared the original site of the city a national cemetery. There were no precautions nor warning that the people had to prepare themselves for the devastating avalanche that occurred that day. Because of the unpredictability of an avalanche, no one really had in mind that there could be one. And in the end, the ice shelf fell off the mountain, destroying everything in its path, including animals, people, trees, humans, and an entire city as a whole. Although there's no real detection system for avalanches, there are ways of predicting them by studying earthquakes. When an earthquake happens, it has the possibility of loosening up the ice sheet, the same way a skier can cause an avalanche by simply riding down with skis. Although it is not heard often, avalanches can destroy cities. Give me 1 second. Yungay was the victim of a super avalanche that was over 300 feet thick, and since the height of the average house there, out of adobe, is roughly 10 feet, no amount of preparation could have saved them from a 200-mile-per-hour, 300-foot wave of pure destruction. Peru today still does not have a soundproof method of dealing with disasters like the 1970 earthquake and avalanche. They do not enforce any structural code, nor prohibit settlements close to a potentially dangerous avalanche zone. Today, even the cathedral in Juarez, Peru, is still under reconstruction, more than 40 years after the earthquake. Although things have changed in Peru over the past 40 years, one thing that has lacked progress and has stalled is their disaster prevention program. That needs to quickly change because no one knows when the next disastrous earthquake or avalanche will strike.
I hope this video was very informational. Well, I think I'm gonna go finish my workout.